We move now to the Middle East, where an additional 130 United States troops arrived in Iraq this morning. Secretary Chuck Hagel promised the Marines and Special Ops troops near Erbil
are not launching a combat mission. They plan to help teach Iraqis how to defend against ISIS militants. The move comes with ousted Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki continuing to lose support. He is slamming efforts to replace him with Haider al-Abadi, but allies like the U.S. already announced they will recognize al-Abadi. And a total of 380 American troops are now in Iraq. ISIS began its violent storm of the country in June. Holly Williams is in Erbil, where there's hope for thousands of refugees. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. Defense officials say those 130 U.S. troops will be assessing how to help the Yazidis, members of a small religious minority here in Iraq who have been hounded by the Islamic extremists known as ISIS. 2.5 years after U.S. forces left Iraq, these Hornet and Super Hornet fighter jets are carrying out airstrikes on Islamic militants. The violent extremists swept into northern Iraq 2 months ago, calling the land they seized an Islamic state. Tens of thousands of Iraqis have fled their homes, and thousands of Yazidis are now stranded on Sinjar Mountain, facing starvation. US and Iraqi airdrops are helping to keep them alive, but these are risky missions. Sometimes the helicopters are shot at by the militants, and yesterday a helicopter crashed, injuring an American journalist on board and killing the Iraqi pilot. And the help has come too late for more than 50 children who have already died. As this humanitarian crisis unfolds, Iraq looks set to get a new government. The Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki is increasingly isolated and has lost the support of many of his backers. But the question is whether a new government can unify Iraq and defeat the Islamic militants. For CBS This Morning, Holly Williams, Erbil, Iraq.